Hello children, a very warm welcome to the virtual session again. So we will continue with the chapter physical and chemical changes. Here we are going to continue with part 4. Let us see what are we going to learn today, that is rusting of iron. Why we are learning rusting of iron? Because it's a special chemical change. It is so important in a day-to-day life. We will see in this session, children. Why we need to learn rusting of iron? Because somehow it's very important in a day-to-day life, and it's a very special process, natural process, and it's a chemical change. That's why we are going to learn rusting of iron in this session. Okay, so let us continue. Here you can see the attack of iron by water vapor and oxygen. So you can see the animated uh, picture of the attack of water vapor and oxygen on iron. Isn't it, children? It's interesting to see this. See. So iron has been attacked by the presence of water vapor and oxygen present in the atmosphere. And what happened next? When it get attacked by these two, there will be some change. That will be a chemical change. Let us see. So chemical change here, when an ion comes in contact with oxygen and water, it reacts and forms red colored substance over it. That means on the surface. It is called rust. You have to take this down in your notebook, children. So when it is attacked, there is a formation of red color substance on the surface of the iron articles, or any iron article you see you take in your day-to-day life, and that red color substance is called as rust. Please take it down. You can see this picture here again, rusting of iron. You can relate this picture, these characters in this picture, with the chemicals involved in rusting of iron. You see water in the picture, see iron you see in the middle, and oxygen from the other side from the air. They are attacking iron. You can see how it is being attacked. And then there is a formation of iron oxide. A layer of red substance form on the surface, and that is called as rust. So you can relate to these chemicals present in the air, which is attacking iron, and you can see how you can relate, and you can understand the formation of rust. You have to take down this equation in your notebook, children. Water plus iron plus oxygen gives you rust, that is iron oxide. Now what happened when iron is being attacked by water vapor and oxygen? Even the iron man will become a rust man. That means the amount of damage to the iron will be too much. That means it is going to make iron useless. The attack is a chemical change, and that chemical change will form rust. And rust is an unwanted, it cannot be used. It's an undesirable substance. So even Iron Man, the strong man, will become a rust man. Okay, can you see this animation here, children? So you can understand the formation of rust is an unwanted chemical change in the atmosphere. It is happening in the nature, and it is unwanted. It is just going to damage iron. Okay, children? So your iron man becomes a rust man, and see how it will get dismantled and it will damage the iron man as well. The formation of rust, you can see over here. You can see iron chains getting a surface of rust, that means iron oxide, due to the attack of water and oxygen. So when it is attacked by oxygen and water vapors, it will form the unwanted rust, that is iron oxide. You can take down, children, please take down this equation Fe, 4 Fe plus 3 O2, that means 3 molecules of oxygen and 4 atoms of iron plus 2 molecules of water will combine to give you Fe, 2 molecule of Fe2O3 dot H2O. Fe2O3 dot H2O is a formula for rust. So please take down this equation, chemical equation, in your notebook, children. This is CHAB. It's a brown, reddish brown color, flaky substances, unwanted substances form, and every time the flakes being removed and it exposes the surface of the iron, causing more damage, more and more damage. So it every time it is being exposed and a brown color flaky substance is formed, that is rust, which is unwanted. It is thus damaging the iron. Here you can see how a chain get oxidized or get rusted in the atmosphere, how it will acquire the brown flaky coating. That flaky coating is actually rust. You can see the change. This is a chemical change which cannot be reversed. See how huge machinery gets spoiled due to rusting. Is a huge monetary loss, children, because that rusted iron is useless. It turns useless. Day after day it get decayed and it will just spoil and it will be of no use. The iron machinery gets spoiled due to rust. Why do we need to prevent rusting? Now this is a very important question. Why do we need to prevent rusting? First of all, you have seen it, formation of rust is just an unwanted process, because that brown color rust is of no use. It is just damaging the iron articles. So and a huge monetary loss, because we are using iron in so many places, so much application of iron. You see iron girders you use in constructing buildings. You use iron in railway tracks. Wherever possible, you see iron has a wide application. But due to rusting, all this machinery, all iron articles get rusted and it gets spoiled and get damaged, and this because of this unwanted process. That's why there's a huge monetary loss when iron gets spoiled, so due to rusting. So rusting is a chemical process, you have to take down this, in which ferrous, that is Fe, react with you just have to write down ferrous react with oxygen in the presence of moisture to form ferric oxides. That means iron will form that ferric oxide. It will go to ferric oxide and hydroxide. That means it will form rust. You can just write in a simple language if it is difficult for you. Rusting is a chemical process in which iron react in the presence of oxygen and moisture to produce oxides and hydroxide, which is called as rust. Therefore, rusting causes slow degradation of ions and its alloys. Even if you make alloy means you are mixing some metal with iron and preparing some mixture. That mixture is called as alloy, and you get some desirable quality. But then if that article also rust, then it will be a huge loss. So rusting causes slow degradation of iron and its alloy, means a mixture of iron and some other metal, and thus the prevention of rusting is very much necessary. So you have to take down these, children. Thank you, children. We are going to continue with the rusting process, prevention methods of rusting in the next session, children. Thank you again, children. Have a wonderful day. See you very soon.